In this video, we're going to show how we use a separate mix channel to add a reverb effect to our Zoom feed. We will still use Custom 1 to manage our channels, and we're going to use Mix 7/8 as our effects mix, so we have selected that in our Mix Select strip. By clicking on the FX button, we can see the 4 FX returns and sends. We're going to use FX1, so we'll select the FX1 return to show the effects associated with FX1. We have configured FX1 to the large chamber hall reverb preset. By clicking on the arrow, we see the back panel, which allows us to configure how the effect is managed. We have configured FX1 to be a separate mix by selecting Mix Return. The input mix is Mix 7/8, which we have labeled Effect. With that taken care of, we will return to our Custom 1 settings and see what the levels are like on the effects mix 7/8. What we want to do is turn off the effect for any microphones that are used for spoken word. We do this by leaving them on pre-fader and moving the slider to the bottom. For the singers and instruments, we set them to post-fader and leave the slider at unity. Since the drums are not in the main mix, we'll leave those channels at pre-fader. Finally, we turn off the computer channels since we don't want that in our effects return. The Effect Mix 7/8 slider controls the level of the effects that are available. To add the effects to the Zoom feed, we will switch to the Zoom feed Mix 910 and move the FX1 return slider to somewhere between 20 and 30. You don't want to add too much effects to the feed or it will be noticeable. This concludes our video series on how we configured our QU24 to provide both in-house and stream audio. I hope you found it helpful.